economy. Even as an individual, we borrow.
Yes, we borrow, of course.
So it's part of in portfolio management. We call it the bouquet of instruments. You have equity, you have bonds, you have this, you have that. It's all part of managing an economy. But there was once a time when 3 countries failed. I will mention their name. NBA, we call them NBA. Brazil is there.
Yes.
Argentina is there. The M now, I'm trying to remember what country that stood for. So these 3 countries failed because they had taken so much loan. Yeah, the M is Mexico. So Mexico, Brazil, Argentina, these are big economies. They failed. Why? They failed because they couldn't pay their obligations. And once you can't pay your obligations, the world runs away from you. It means you can't raise new money to do anything. And it took the world a lot to rescue those 3 countries from that hole. So we ask, as I'm looking at Nigeria right now, I'm asking myself, are we going towards that direction? If the next administration continues on this road, then we will have a problem down the road. So what we need to do is what I have said before this session.
Yes.
The oil gap, we must close that gap and extract all the revenues we can extract from there. And then government needs to do something about this crazy importation of everything we need. No country can survive on that model. We import toothpick, rice, beans, yam, whatever you can think of, we are importing. And then when you look at the other side of the balance sheet, the export, we are not exporting enough. And when you export, you get
revenue,
dollars.
you get money.
You get the money to spend. That strengthens your naira. So the Senate and this president, they have been in bed for a very long time. And all they do is approve. Even when they make a noise that, we are not going to approve.
Yes, just like the Ways and Means. They say no before.
No.
They eventually came around.
After they don't talk, go here, talk to here, things don't change here from there to there, then they will now say, carry go.
But Safil, our debt profile, according by, they say by June, by the time with this government they come out, debt profile go hit 77 trillion naira. Yes, I know say debt, like you saw, now part of portfolio management. But how we go take do? Because a lot already there to do for this government, and money not really there on ground from what we hear. So we'll go add on top of this 77 trillion. That means in the first 2 years of this government, our debt profile feel reach, in the first 2 years of the incoming government, our debt profile going to pursue 100 trillion naira. Probably.
I hope you are following what is going on in America right now. Right?
Yes.
What is that about? It's about debt and debt ceiling. And guess what? They have been having that battle for the past 20 years. Almost every president of America that I have followed has fallen into that same trouble. America, as big as it is, as productive as it is, has been irresponsible when it comes to debts. So now every administration must face that Damocles, that sword of Damocles. So right now, as we sit down here, so Biden and Congress, they are fighting over how they will do the debt ceiling. They call it debt ceiling. And guess what? When it gets to a point, they do what we call a government shutdown. And I remember the days of Clinton, it happened. Obama's day, I think, came very close until they were able to agree on how to increase that debt ceiling. Now, that tells you how a country as advanced as America could be so irresponsible when it comes to debt. And guess what? One of their biggest debt holders, instrument holders, is China. China has bought so much treasury bills in America that if China dumps what it has into the American market, America is gone. So you've heard somebody saying that we are getting close to exceeding that our debt, limit. Because there is what we call healthy debt. There's what we call unhealthy debt. Now, when you take debts to build infrastructure that will support private sector business, that is what one kind of debt, which we call healthy debt. Now, when you take money, debts, to service consumption.
Yes, like subsidy and the rest of them.
Like subsidy.
That now unhealthy debt.
That is unhealthy debt. And it will always, definitely come back to haunt you. That is my fear.
All right. So unhealthy debt, it'll come back to haunt. Even as a normal human being, if you get the kind of money, you go, you know, go to pass the road again. You know, go pass that road again.
When dog the back, you say whether credit or don't come.
Credit or don't come. That's a knock for your door. Anyway, make we check who they knock for we own door. Knock for our door. Make we hear from you. The numbers now 0903 22 29 797 0818 22 22 205 0818 22 22 206. We did talk about Nigeria debt profile, the borrowings of the incumbent government, and then the fiscal management generally of the incumbent government, and how it will take ease in, or how it will take transit into the next government. I don't know how you take CM. Make we hear from you this morning. Safil Day here. We will still talk more, but make we take one or two calls. Who they decide now this morning? Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Morning to you there. Who they talk? Very quickly, who they talk?
It's ID Nobu, Orozo calling again.
All right, ID Nobu from Orozo, very quickly.
Thank God for our guest.
Yes.
They are talking a lot.
Yes.
But then, my problem is with those of us who are praise singers. I'm not calling him praise singer, please. Don't get me wrong.
Go
I'm
ahead.
talking about those of us who are calling. You see, they will never see anything wrong going on now. And they always be telling you that, see this country, are we better than them? If they are doing like that, why can't we do like that? All I'm saying, just as he has said, let us see what will happen in the next 2 years and see whether we'll be able to survive it.
All right, thank you so much. The next 2 years, it can't be like say these 2 years, then be waiting everybody they give everybody say the next 2 years, 2 years.
As you say here, no time. There's no time.
2 years now and they give the income.
And another thing that I think the president should pay some very, very hard attention to.
Yes, that's the president-elect, incoming president.
Is this power issue? Electricity issue. Because when there's what we call disposable income, when people are able to produce and they are earning money, then they can afford a lot more things. So even if you say, okay, a liter should be 800 naira, and the people have enough money to spend, they'll be able to buy it at that price. But when you are now saying, oh, you want to sell at maybe 400, 500, and at the same time, the small disposable income that the people even have is dwindling, then you have a problem. And one of the reasons why that is the case is because people are not able to function effectively as a result of the power situation. Imagine 5,000 megawatts for a country of 200 million. That's like a huge joke. That 5,000 megawatt maybe it's enough for a place like Abuja because there's no industrial activity going on in Abuja. Maybe. But have you ever thought about it? That is what we are sharing all over the country.
All right. Who do they decide?
Ezemmuo, good morning.
Morning to you there. Not being said with this.
Nanzo, how are you? I've been calling. My call now.
No vessels. Now, so the phone, one call as they talk now, somebody they call again now.
I'm a smart,
how you doing?
Yeah, I did very fine. I know what are the opening. What are work?
We did.
Okay. Yeah, Jeff has spoken so much.
Yes.
Has spoken well.
Yes.
Has spoken well. You see, any loan that is not backed by investment down a waste, that's consumption. There's something wrong in taking loan. But it depends on how the loan is being applied. If the loan is backed by investment, not consumption, that's what they are going to reap in future. For something, what they are going to do, that's a good one.
Yeah.
But that $840 million, whatever something.
$800 million.
Yeah. $800 million, as far as consumption. There is no point rushing to take that loan or whatever they have taken it. The National Assembly should not approve it. That's my own suggestion. They should not approve it.
Picking why they don't bond that they are bottom.
No. Forget. This is the one they share. The one they share through Ministry of Natural Disaster.
Yeah.
Where is the result? What they are sharing through children on a house feeding program. Where is the result? They tell us money. Where is the result?
We want to see the result.
There's no need for that. Buhari has only 18 days to let him go with something.
All right.
Forget about Nigeria so much debt.
All right.
We have down. We have not 70 trillion. Well, how are we going to come out with it?
All right. Thank you so much.
Government, I'm only pitching the next government. How is it going to survive?
Why they pitching person when want the job?
I have to pity him because say it's always good to say I want to do, but when you enter that giving a school.
We don't pass that level, though.
We are part of school. We are part.
We don't pass excuse.
Blaming the past government.
Yes.
We don't want that one at all.
No.
We don't want any blame game at all. We don't want it. The other thing I want to say again.
Yes.
Sorry.
Quickly.
Let me just say something.
Yes.
The two presidents, elect and success, they are all two of them outside. And two of them are medical something.
Are you sure they're both on medical trips?
Yes, you are
not sure now. They gave us their reasons, and
the other one is for dental issue. He said going for dental issue. He's going to stay additional 7 days for dental issue. Want to see his dentist.
Okay.
Then Buhari and Tinubu want to they can pay for inauguration, another thing.
You say you go walking visit.
No. You cannot walk visit where they have not inaugurated you. You can talk private something. We don't say that walking visit. No, you can say a private issue, not walking.
No, just not necessarily not walking like you don't start walking. You go arrange things or borrow idea, learn things.
You cannot arrange. When you are not successful president is here already. You cannot arrange. You have to arrange once you are being inaugurated, start arranging. You cannot arrange when you are.
All right,
No.
All right.
They can give another excuse, not that you want to go and arrange. No.
Okay,
That's it.
All right, Zinze.
You don't woo investors. You don't woo them. If
No. Are you sure about? You need to woo investors. Go ahead.
I want to say something
quickly.
If the environment is here, especially power,
yes,
investors will come. They will come. Attack insecurity. They will come. Not with insecurity. I tell you, everybody is running away for even Nigeria. If we are just parent, if they want to win, but how can they come? What are we generating power? That will show they want to come. They will not come. Instead, they will just to another neighboring country where there is peace.
Okay.
So settle this power, and settle
security. They will come without anything. Nze, thank you for that one. We don't talk this morning. All right, Joe, we get about 9 minutes, or in fact, we get about 5 minutes. And in reality,
can I just throw this in?
Yes.
On a lighter note, when we're young, when you have teeth problem, there's something they call bubonishe. You go just. So I don't know whether.
Bubonishe no dey again, no.
I don't know whether we can. The man don't die. Whether we can suggest it to the president.
And he was working for us there.
He was working.
And the interesting thing is the Gbogbo name be the name. Gbogbo Nishe, he they do everything. So you don't need to go far. Anyway, now who they decide? I beg last caller. Then we will come back to the studio, round things up. Gbogbo Nishe still there.
For Lagos.
I beg try and get some.
If you see I'm buy from you. Now what do we use grow?
In those days now, they work everything. Once you drop opportunity, don't work.
You don't go.
Quick one.
So, yes.
Phil.
Bode from Yanya. Welcome.
When they are collecting free money, why will never bother to increase power generation when they are collecting free money?
That's true.
When they will come with their meter, no matter what happens, Nigerians are going to pay.
Yeah.
But if in a society whereby institutions are working, we are not paying them. They will have improved.
Right.
That's why they don't bother.
Correct.
People who owns them are also part of the government. That is not the issue.
That's true.
You say this all. But the bottom line is that, just like I always say, let's see. Yeah, I'm not giving you this government that is coming in even 2 years. The next 1 year, the next 12 months, things must work.
They give them 2 years?
I don't even give it them because it's government complaint now. They are taking over from their own.
Yeah.
If they come with the same complaint,
yes,
it will not be easy. Nigerians are not going to take it easy with them.
All right.
It's not going to be easy.
So, all right. Thank you so much for that one. Nigerians know one here story. This election was keenly contested. Win and don't win. People where they caught. Nigerians know one here story.
No story.
Safil, quickly make we tie things up. We don't hear many comments. You don't hear many things. Make we round up this whole talk. Waiting be the way to go.
We have a country. I was talking to Fred at the back of the studio. We have a country so blessed that it bugs me why we are where we are. We cannot sit on wealth and complain the way we have been complaining. We have to put an end to this myriad of complaint. We must make it, like this last caller said, we must make it work. We cannot take excuses. Anybody that is coming to tell me, like Festus Keyamu said, it didn't start today. I don't want to hear it didn't start today. You have a manifesto. You know what the problems are. You say you want to become president. You have been elected president, president. As this man used to say, former Minister of Information, make you president well. So get to work. Get Nigerians of the best brains. Get the people you need from any part of the world. I don't care whether they are coming from Ukraine or Russia.
And he's been credited to saying Sabi bring the best brain.
I saw our friend here, Dr. Akireti, has said several times.
Yes.
We want to see that in practice, according to Al Gutoka. We want to see it in practice. Let us get to work. And I tell you, if we have a serious president that comes to work, you will see how Nigerians will react. They will give that president
maximum support.
And I will be one of the first person that will jump into the canoe and say, let us paddle. So we'll leave it at that. In 2 weeks, we start moving to a second year.
All right.
What happens?
In about 18 days or so, everything will switch. And on top of the radio, one thing I want to tell you, in collaboration, in conjunction with the great Safil, we will go keep eye on the incoming government, and we're going to give updates from the manifestos, the promises. We're going to follow up. The one who didn't do well, we go clap hand for them. The one when they don't do well, we go loud them. Hey. No be waiting, we talk. Now it happen. We go keep eye, and we go continue to talk, because we want a better country for you and for me. Now here we go back at the boss this morning, 4 minutes to 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock we enter the newsroom. Thank you so much, the great Safil, for always say, you know, I talk earlier this morning. I say, who know? I ain't gonna know. Our favorite day of the week don't change.
To Thursday.
So every Thursday, the great Safil going to join us. On a good morning, you will join us. Shout out to all man. We don't call us Maxman.